Okay, so two things. One is that I am filming this in a different spot than I usually do. Usually I am up on my table, but I just felt like sitting on the ground today, so you're joining me on my floor. Yeah. And then two is this isn't the video I planned on recording next. I planned on recording a different video. However, one, I would like to actually wear this on Christmas or in December, so I need to get it done. And two, oh, hi Tad. I might be getting a camera soon, and if I do get one soon enough, I would rather film the one I originally plan on filming now with the better quality camera instead of just my phone. So I'm moving on to this one and working on this one instead. So I'm already a little ways into it because I started it a while back. So I'll just give you a rundown of what I've done. Give me one moment. So, and later I'll also do a little bit of filming of this on my table so the lighting's a little better and you can see the colors a little better, but it's supposed to be a beautiful, like, deep maroony burgundy red and a nice, like, forest green. So I'm doing a top-down raglan, whatever you want to call it, crochet sweater that are striped. So I'm doing double crochets and I'm doing 2 rows of each color. That way I don't have to cut it. So here, ignore this part, isn't it? So the inside, so I don't have to cut it, there's just kind of a line for where I bring it with me. So I don't think that looks too bad. So what you're looking at right now is the back, because there is a seam. There needs to be a seam somewhere, so I'm just putting it in the back. So what I did was I plan on taking the reds, because there's just the one stripe up here, and doing a red, like, ribbed neckline. So I just did the 1 row, and I made the neckline a little bigger than I want my neckline to actually, because I needed to make space for the ribbed collar. So I did a few stitches. I kept putting it on my neck and seeing where I wanted it to sit, and like imagined the thing. So wherever you want it to be, make sure you kind of pull it an inch down from there or so, depending on how thick you want the band. So I ended up doing 82 chainless double crochets. And I don't have a tutorial on how to do a chainless foundation stitch, so you look that up, or you can just chain however many you need and do them as normal. So I did 82 chainless double crochet, chainless double crochets, and then what I did was 82, I subtract 4, 1 for each of the corners. So what I end up doing is I'm doing 19 stitches for each shoulder, and then 20 for the front and 20 for the back. And the reason I wanted to divide it up that way is, one, I need the shoulders to be smaller than the front and the back, obviously, but I also needed an even number for the back, so I can divide it in half. So there's 10 on the side, 10 on the side. So once you get your chains done, you can count. I'm just going to use my measurement for reference. Yours could be different. So since it's going to be 20 on the front and the back, I'm going to go 10 over, and then on the 11th one, I'm going to put a stitch marker, because remember I subtracted the 4, so the 4 don't count. So 10 over, put 1 there, 19 over, put a stitch marker there, 20 over, stitch marker, 19 over, stitch marker, and then there should be 10 left, which makes 20 for my row. And then whenever I get to, as I'm going around, when I get to the corner, I'm doing, hold on, I'm trying to get it to focus. I'm doing 2 double crochets into the corner, and then I chain 2, and then I do 2 more double crochets into the corner, so that I create that little raglan style corner all the way down. So that's what I've been doing. And then for me, I've done, let's see how many rows before I got to the armpit. So I did 13 rows, and then I cut for the armpit because I wanted this to be a slightly, not too oversized, but I didn't want it to be oversized. Like, I don't want this to be fitted because it's supposed to be a nice cozy winter thing. So yeah, I'm just doing double crochets with a 5mm hook, and let me find out what yarn I'm using, because I don't remember, because since this is like soft and very loose flowy yarn, I put them in these little yarn bags. Like, I wound them into cakes and I put them in these yarn bags I made so that like they don't start falling apart. So I put their labels up somewhere, so I'm gonna grab those and see what these are, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I couldn't find my tag for the green one, but I'm pretty sure it's Yarn Bee pearl spun low pill fiber in moss. I could be wrong. I can't find the tag for it. I have it somewhere, but I can't find it. That or I accidentally threw it away when I was rearranging my room. In which case, when I need to get more, I will have to hope that I can figure it out, which I usually can. It's pretty easy to figure out, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And then the red is Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek DK Low Pill Fiber in the color Oxblood, which I liked them because this one is supposed to take a this is why I'm pretty sure that I got this one correct, is because this one takes a 4.5mm hook and this one's supposed to take a 5.5mm hook, and I planned on using a 5mm hook, so like this one isn't too loose and this one's a little bit looser, because then this one gives me some breathing room, because I am not a super big sweater person and I figured this way will work out best. So I get a little bit of, it's a little bit see-through, and well, not see-through, but a little breathable in some spots, not the others. And okay, I got a new computer a little bit ago, and the foam padding that was protecting the computer, my cat is obsessed with, because not only is it box shaped, but it's a soft box shape. So I currently have a perfectly shaped loaf of cat right now. Okay, so yes, that's all the information I have on the shaping and the yarn. This is very soft and very, very flowy. I don't know how to show how flowy it is off, but yes, I'm going to get started on this and I'll catch you up on my progress. I currently have, let's see here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21, 22. So I'm starting on row 23, and I'll try to like pick back up every couple of rows. So yeah, starting on row 23, and I'll check back in with you maybe on row 26, somewhere between 25 and 30. See ya. Okay, so when I last showed you this, it was the day before Thanksgiving. It is now the day after Thanksgiving. I took this with me during Thanksgiving and worked on it, and I was able to get 10 rows done. So I'm now at 33 rows when I was at 23 when I last spoke to you. So this is what it looks like so far. And I think, I do know it's going to need to be like blocked a bit. So I'm thinking I'm going to do, I do need to try it on. I meant to try it on when I was there and I didn't. So I'm going to try it on, do a few more rows and then block it and then see what like how it fits before and after blocking to know about how many more rows I need to do and then let you know what's going on. And also I have some, well, I tried to get some cute footage of the mountains and stuff on our way to like Thanksgiving, so if it ended up looking good, I will share those now. So yes, I'm going to work on this some more and I will check back in with you. All right, so I have gone 45 rows in. So we're going to do 3 more rows, a green, a red, and then a green. And the reason I want to end on green is because the ribbing on the bottom is I want it to be red, so I need it to end with green. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to give it one more try on, and I think I'll be good to start the ribbing. And whenever I finish on green, I think I am going to go around and maybe do a single crochet in red so that my stitching is going into, but I haven't decided. I have to see, do like a little swatch and see what it looks like. And so I wanted this video to be one video, but because of the holidays and because of the store not having what I need, either in person or online, this is going to have to get broken up into 2 videos, unfortunately. but that's okay because it is kind of a long process. So I'm gonna work on what I can. I went to the store and they had the green, but they didn't have any red. So I went online and they didn't have the red for a while, and they finally had the red. And I was gonna order it, but it wasn't gonna be here for a very, very, like, very long time. Like, I don't know why it was gonna take so long. So I'm gonna do what I can. There might be a video between this one and the second one, but I'm hoping not. I'm hoping I can get it done. I'm hoping I can go there this weekend and they will have the red yarn I need. Because I just need like 1 or 2 more skeins of the red yarn. So fingers crossed. So yes, I'm going to finish. I should have enough red to finish the body. I don't know, I might not have enough to finish the ribbing. We'll see. We'll see. I'm 45 rows in and I'm going to end on 51 because I'm adding 6 more. So I will go ahead and get started on that and I will be right back. Okay, so I just finished the last row I'm going to do before I do the ribbing. I'm going to figure out how exactly I want to do the ribbing, and then I'm going to check after I do just a little bit of it, I'm going to try it on and see if I like the length of adding the 3 extra rows and then doing the ribbing. And then I will check in with you to let you know exactly where I landed with that situation. So I will be right back. Okay, so I just got done doing the ribbing on the bottom. So there are a total of 51 rows. And so I'll need to get another skein or 2 of the red and the black so I can do the ribbing here and then do the sleeves. But for now, I made about I made it kind of oversized, so it's like a large, verging potentially on extra large once I block it. And I was able to do the body of it and the ribbing on the bottom. And I really played some yarn chicken because I probably have like 2 feet of yarn left, maybe of the red skein, a bit more of the green because I didn't need it for ribbing, but it did 51 rows of double crochet. And then I have the ribbing, and this is how much yarn I have left of the red. Like, I was cutting it close. And this is how much I have left of the green. But yeah, I finished the ribbing, and for the ribbing, what I did was, so I'm using a 5mm hook to do the body of the crochet, and I'm doing a double crochet. And then when I went around the very bottom row, I did a single crochet of the red, so it didn't look weird when I attached it. But I did the single crochet in a 6mm hook. And then when I got to the ribbing, I switched to a 4.5mm hook. So I did all that to kind of make everything look and fit a little better, because when I did the single crochet, I didn't want that to scrunch anything in too much. So I went up a hook size, an entire hook size. And then when I did the ribbing, I started off doing the 5mm like I did for everything else. And it was too big and it was too stretched out. So I went down to a 4.5. So just went down half a hook size, and it looks much better. But I did 6 single crochets, used 1 as a turning chain, and then did 5 single crochets in the back loop to do the ribbing. And that's how that is looking. So I'm really happy with it. And then all of that, like I said, took 1 skein of the green and 1 skein of the red. So I feel like I should be able to finish a sweater with 2 skeins of each and potentially have some left over. Like, I know if I have some left over, I'll definitely have some of the green because I need to do the ribbing on the wrists and the neck of the red. But yeah, that is where I'm going to end the video today because I do need to get more yarn and they were out of red. And so I have 1 skein of green, no skeins of red. So I have to pick that up. And then in the next video, we will start on the sleeves. And since, even though under here is green, up here is red, so I'm going to start with the green. So I'll probably go ahead and start on that since I do have the green, but I'll only be able to do 2 rows, so you're not going to really miss anything. And I'm probably going to start that from like here, this back one, and then go around. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start on that, and then I'll meet you up in the next video to finish it. So as always, don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep up with the shenanigans and I always do a ton of free tutorials. So if you are wanting tutorials or tips and tricks or anything like that, follow me. I'll provide all of that for you. And if you made it this far in my video, thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday season, and I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!